Hello, everyone, and welcome to this very introductory video that's going to cover the first steps in starting your career as a future programmer. This isn't going to go extremely in depth. This is just going to cover the very basics of a bunch of different concepts like variables, loops, inheritance, classes, methods, object-oriented programming, and stuff like that. Later on the road, I'll release the very complicated stuff. So when I do the video that's going to cover variables, I'll go in depth on what to use in certain situations and benefits and other stuff like that. But for right now, it's just going to be very basic and just introductory concepts for you to be able to go on and program. And at the end of this entire course, we're going to have a final project that is going to be taking a user's input and multiplying, dividing, adding or subtracting it with a second user input, as well as learning to store inputs and whatever. So when the equation is solved, we're going to print out what the answer is. Okay, so to get started, we're going to be learning in C#. Sorry, this is the wrong thing. So in order to do so, we're going to have to download Visual Studio Community Edition for 2017, which you can do by going to visualstudio.com/downloads, and it is the free one. You don't want the free trials, you want the free download, and you do not want the code, so don't get that one either. It's the one all the way to the left, the free download. Once you download that, you will set it to a folder, whatever, and then you'll launch it. Okay, and so this is what you're gonna see. Actually, I lied. This is not what you're going to see. You're going to see something similar. What you're going to see is actually going to more so look like what you're going to see in this menu. So you're going to want to, first off, none of these are going to be selected for you. You're not going to have any of them installed, and it's going to not know where to put them, so you're going to want to put them in a place, and it's not going to know how much to install. So you're going to want to check off Universal Windows Platform Development, .NET Desktop Development, and Mobile Development with .NET, so that way we can use the Xamarin tools. And that'll be for later tutorials. That'll be for more advanced tutorials, but it's better to get it out of the way than to mention it later and have to teach you how to do it. So once all that is done, we're going to start Visual Studio 2017, which could take a little bit. Usually it doesn't. And then we're going to go to File, New Project, or just press Control Shift and N. We're going to make a new console app called Hello World Tutorial, and we're gonna get it to print out something. Alright, and now in order to do that, since we're using a console app, we're gonna have to tell the console to do something. So we're gonna tell it to write a line that is going to say, hello world. And now that's just to get us having something written on the screen, and in the beginning of the next tutorial I'll explain why this works. So thanks for watching this one, and I'll see you in the next one. So just real quick before the video ends, also you're going to notice when you run this that it's going to real quickly print out hello world and then close. So what you're going to want to do is tell the console to read for a key, so that instead of closing whenever, it closes when you press a key. Alright, I'll see you in the next one.